It's not always a spiritual conversation. I kind of work from a comfort level or as deep as people want to go in the moment. But then it's what are you experiencing that's working, but what are you experiencing that's not working? And it kind of opens the door to, well, I feel like the last 5 years have been the same. Okay, well, what started sometime probably in the last 4 to 5 years that has you stuck in this rut? Because there's something that keeps you where you are. It could be your time. And it could be little things. For some people, it's time management. For some people, it's no idea around vision and clarity. For some people, it's just, I'm stuck and I don't know what to do.
I love it. It reminds me of the Israelites that were walking around the desert for 40 years when it was like, it's such a simple thing that you could have solved in like a couple of days if you would have tried to dig at the problem.
Correct.
When we first saw it, right? I mean, oh gosh, I just feel like we're probably all like that.
And often we wander
yeah,
longer than we should because we either don't realize we got to that point,
right,
or we don't want to go back to whatever was the root cause that created the wandering.
Yeah. Well, again, just back to the daily grind of, which is so dangerous because then we look back at the last 3 years and we're like, what happened? Why am I still in this spot? Or, whatever the case is, where we, again, the thing to me that is so important that I think that we overlook in all of this is, I don't know, like this word, like I don't even like the word self-care because we've given it a bad connotation.
Yes.
Because, you automatically think, well, you're putting yourself first, or you need to go take a bubble bath, or that's a trip to the salon, or that's go play basketball. Like, no, it doesn't have to be those things. And quite frankly, it's okay that it is.
Yes.
But it's all you're saying is that is a dedicated time that you're being still or reconnecting with yourself. You're reconnecting with God. You're doing something that you actually enjoy doing to take care of yourself. Because reality check, if you didn't know, if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going to be able to do anything else.
You have to find a way to disconnect.
Yeah.
You have to because the world will continue to come at you.
100%.
The world will continue to put their priority or their urgency over whatever it is you have on your heart or whatever it is you have on your mind. And it's easy to get lost in a business, a career. It's easy to become isolated from your family. I mean, it's very easy to how many people can just come home and go, I need an hour, and then you're on your phone for 2 hours and you go, oh, where are my kids?
Right.
Like, it goes quick.
Yeah.
Days are long, years are short.
Absolutely. I do want to, I want to dive into this concept of, and I think I actually pulled this directly from your site, but it's, essentially you're pointing out the daily grind, the being stuck, but you're really diving into that vision and then seeing, where can we center this around God? And to me, I'd love to go a little bit deeper on that and the importance of, centering that around faith.
Yes.
Because, specifically for me, I think that is what helps pull me out of that. I have my, that I actually wrote down somewhere in my fancy little book where I wrote like all my, I wrote my 2023 objectives and on health and wellness. I have my 3 needs, which is Jesus, food, and sleep. Yeah. Like I have my Jesus time in, I've ate because you don't want to talk to me if it's like 2 o'clock and I haven't had lunch yet. It's just not going to be a good thing. And I'm not I can't really focus. Yeah. Not a good time to start a new project. And sleep. I do much better in life if I get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So that's my essential that I know I need to be able to be best me. So dive into the importance of that when you're talking with leaders, and even though maybe not every conversation is so deep in that, but for the ones that are, walk us through that.
First, we got to start with truth. What does the Bible say? Right? What does truth say? It's not what other people have said. It's not what your experiences have led you to believe who Whitney is.
Yeah.
Who does God say Whitney is? Ephesians 2:10.
I like who he says I am, way better than who I say I am.
I mean, Ephesians 2:10 is one of my go-to. We're all God's masterpiece or handiwork. We're created in Christ Jesus to do good works that were planned long ago. And that's it. Like you were made with a purpose. I love Romans 8:37. You're a conqueror. We have the mind of Christ. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead lives in us. So yes, are we still capable of doing wrong things? Absolutely.
Right.
But so often we start from I'm doing wrong things, but thank God I have Jesus. Whereas that's your identity, is those things around Jesus, but I'm still capable of doing bad things. And so often we go to the negative rather than sitting in the positive. So it's a lot of times it's a mind shift to that, because our first instinct, whether it's spiritual, emotional, even physical, oh no, I ate a piece of pizza today or whatever.
Sounds great. It's Friday. I'm going to say we're allowed.
I get it. But there are people like, and I mean, even I've gotten ruts like, whoa, what did I just,
Yeah.
But there's just times where it's realize that may not have served you the best. Realize it may not have fueled you the best.
Right.
But there's another meal in 6 to 8 hours.